after Berklee, you came back. Did you get right to it?
I was very inspired by the atmosphere, but it was also of Berklee.
Right.
But it was also kind of like sad that I was like came from a small town, went into Boston, was surrounded by everyone that was talented and like was working with them. So when I came back, I was like, okay, I can either be sad and like wallow that I'm like not surrounded by those people and like make excuses that I don't have the resources, or I can just like use this time to use what I learned and like try to get something done.
Right.
So that was when I like really started to dive into like, because I was really into folk music. So I was like big Mumford and Sons, like I thought I wanted to be like indie folk kind of. And so I like wrote a song called Wanderlust, which is in the reworks now with Halen. And it was like my first like pop song. So it was like really weird, but it was awesome to like see that I could do that, and I liked it better than the ukulele.
And you were like recording it on your own too.
Yeah.
So you're doing all your own vocal work and everything?
Yeah. So I actually went to Berklee to try to be a music production and audio engineer.
Gotcha.
So I really wanted to do that. I was just doing GarageBand because I didn't know much about it in high school, but I learned a lot. They kind of just like throw you into it at Berklee. You have like a project you have to like produce like the first semester. So
best way to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Best way to learn.
And so yeah, I would do it on GarageBand and like have my microphone, my little interface, and just do everything myself.
Yeah, and then you like you weren't even really using like much.
Yeah.
As far as like your equipment, you kind of had your laptop and your mic.
That's
and that was
it.
About it.
Yeah, exactly. But
it doesn't take a lot to get started.
Yeah, and I actually still do that. I when I'm home and I like want to produce a song, but I know like I have a Halen, so I don't need to do that.
Shout out Halen.
I will like kind of like soft produce my own thing and then send it to him, and it's just like he like works his black magic on it.
It's like just to get the idea out.
Yeah. So
you're not like holding on to it and waiting to get into the studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that's good. Like even people who want to use their cell phones, like record your vocals while you're right there, you might as well. Really?
I do it. Yeah,
seriously?
A little GarageBand. Yeah, all the time. I just like mess around with it. It's very fun.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like it's better to get the idea. Like if you're gonna have the idea, you might as well go down the path of exploring that idea as far as you can before you lose it, and then decide whether it's worth it or not later.
Yeah,
you know
sometimes I'm literally asleep and I'll be dreaming, and I lucid dream a lot, which is like a whole other conversation we could have.
Get into that one. I'm more than down to get it. What time is it? We've got plenty of time.
We could talk about it, but lucid dreaming is when you're aware in your sleep.
Right.
And so a lot of the times my creative ideas come from that.
Okay.
And so I will be awake in my dream and wake myself up and grab my phone and voice record the melody I like made in my dream.
And just go back to bed right after?
Yep, and I'm like, all right, cool, good night. Got
like
it.
half asleep singing and then send it to Halen and then you're like, I'm done.
I'm sure my boyfriend is like, what is she doing?
I would be sitting in bed like, okay, what just happened? She gets up and goes to the bathroom in the middle of the night sometimes, and I'm like confused. If I heard someone singing in the middle of the night, I'd be like, what is going on?
Yeah, dating a creative is probably really weird.
What does your boyfriend do?
He was going to school at ASU for engineering, and now he's kind of like just training. Yeah, he's doing his own thing right now. But
okay, cool.
But yeah,
I didn't know if he was in the creative space at all.
He is. He's a musician as well. His name's Alex.
Okay.
Little plug.
Okay.
But yeah, he's also very creative. He plays a banjo, saxophone, like guitar. Yeah, he's really creative, and he actually gives me some pointers with songwriting.
Really?
Yeah, but it's kind of the point right now where I like kick him out of the room, and I'm like, I need alone time. I need to like write music. So he's like, all right, do your thing.
You ever think you might have him make a song for you or try to help you make a song?
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
I think that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
See if there's like a dynamic.
Yeah. I've never like sat down with him and tried to do that. So that'd be interesting.
And it sounds like he has a couple instruments that he knows how to play that you don't or haven't worked with in the past. Like banjo. I'd be down to hear someone produce something with a banjo.
The banjo's hard.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
But I feel like it would be cool to have like a banjo in like an indie pop song. Like when have you heard that?
Right.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Instrumentation, like unique instrumentation, should I say, is definitely in right now for sure.
I love like weird stuff in my music. Yeah. Like if it's weird, I want it in there.